Welcome to another special on-site estimate. This particular location, customer is doing an entire renovation of their house, and they called us just at the right time. They wanted to understand what services, what process should you do in what areas of the home before finalizing all of the work that's been done. And I want to start up here over in the master bedroom area. So they just constructed a brand new shower, picked amazing materials, still giving you that elevated elegance that you're looking for, but still want to be directed into what they got to do, what went first, second, third, and fourth. So let me walk you to it right now. So here we are approaching into the master bedroom bathroom. Countertops still need to be installed, toiletries still need to be installed, but here we are on the shower, and what they have here is a combination of two different materials trying to give that elevated look as well. Great golds, grays, and whites. On the seat, you can see that there is a quartz countertop. With this quartz countertop being in the shower, amazing. You still have that white marble look without having to deal with etches that will inevitably happen. Right over here, they have their two niches for their shower. In a niche, what do you put in a niche? You place all of the soaps that you're gonna use, right? But who really, myself included, who really takes time to clean up after themselves or be careful on where the soap drips and doesn't drip? Nobody. You're taking a shower and you're putting things on there. So being that they used a glazed porcelain marble look with gorgeous grays and gold, prevents those things that commonly happen with true marbles and natural stones that give you the same elegance, because you don't have to deal with etching. And if you don't have to deal with etching, you don't have to deal with restoring. And if you don't have to deal with restoring and or etching, especially when it's a glazed porcelain, easy to clean, easy to wipe up. So the initial question is, did they need to seal this? And the answer is absolutely not. However, the one thing that you would want to keep up with and keep in mind when first installing this is to absolutely make sure that the pitch on your niche is angled just right to keep the water moving forward. Now, why is that important? Because when mold builds, it builds wherever it is that water is sitting. So if the niche is pitched in the opposite direction, then you're gonna have water just sitting along the crease. And when you have water sitting along the crease, and in an environment where there's moisture, there's humidity, there's a food source, and the food source here is dead skin cells. It happens, it's gonna be there. When that happens, that's when mold begins to build up. And when mold begins to build up, the caulking that they put over here in the background, that would then have to be removed and replaced. But I'd take that any day over having to restore it. So just some things to keep in mind when installing a shower, and same thing with the grout over here. With the grout, you want to make sure that there isn't any kind of lippage on here, and installation of these tiles is super important. Let me use this right here as an example. When you have a tile on top of another tile, if the tile that's beneath the tile above it is slightly in front of the other, in our world that's called lippage, when you have that, you have a ledge. When you have a ledge, you have a place for water or moisture to just sit there. When you have water or moisture sit there, and then you get skin cells on there and it's sitting, that's when you're gonna have mold issues. So then that's when we're gonna have to come in, clean, vapor steam clean. As you can see on this one, it is perfectly flat and perfectly straight, minimizing the opportunity for that to happen. Now, does that mean it's never gonna happen? Absolutely not. It's a shower. Water's gonna get everywhere. You're not gonna be able to squeegee off every little thing, but if you can capitalize on that opportunity and minimize your maintenance, it's a win-win-win. So in this particular case, I would have to say, and the customer gave me permission, thank you so much for allowing me to make this video. They were happy to hear that their selections were wonderful and that they're gonna have minimal services that needs to be done in the future. So with that being said, I do hope that this little tidbit was helpful for anybody that's in the middle of a construction, middle of a build. Before you move in is the best time to understand what you're gonna have to do, when, where, why. Because if this was all marble, then my recommendations would be a little different. So it's not a bad thing that you would have it in here. It just means that you have more maintenance. You got to be aware of what you're going to do and create a game plan. So if you already have marble, you already have a limestone, or you already have any other kind of natural stone already set in your shower, it's awesome. It's amazing. I bet you it looks beautiful. But maintenance and planning for it is key. Until the next time, I do hope you found this helpful. Please like, subscribe, and if we could be of service, please give us a call. See you soon.